Hello, let's do some daily word games. So our bonus games today are going to be the Xordle and the Fibble. I always group those two together because they're both by Keldor. So for the start, I'm going to use twice because there's two words for Xordle. It's the best I can come up with. All right. I'm gonna guess slack here. Close. Block maybe. I'm not gonna finish that word yet though. I think I should do the right word. Because if it's not block, I only gain 2 letters of info. So what goes before that K if not a C? Is a age-old question. I could do like EAK, but this seems strange actually. I can't do EA here, so I'm wondering if it starts with a vowel, an A or an E. So maybe it starts with A, puts an E there, and puts a K there. That seems a bit strange. What ends in K? It might be one of the vowels. Like an E here and then end in AK. Or an A here and end in EK. I like AK better than EK. But what is that? All right, maybe I need to do a filler. What can the left word be? Let's do a filler for the left word and hope it helps the right word. So I saw block. There's block, there's flock. Block and flock. What about LUCK? Cluck with a C at the start. So if I try the C, I need to put it at the start. And then maybe knowing the O, at least one of OU would be helpful. So if I want to start with C, or I could just exclude the C and do B and F. I don't immediately see a word. How about focus? No, we don't need the C in the middle. Never mind. Using the C isn't as helpful for the right word. So maybe I should use B, F, O, and U, or at least one of OU. I'm tempted to do bound, even though it just gets the B. Or found even. But there must be a way to get. You know, if I do something like Fable, no, that's terrible. But like if I can start with FAB, that's not terrible because I want to know if the A is second. But I'm not sure if that helps. Or BAF. No, I don't see anything. Okay, well, let's get an O. Bound or found? I think F is better than B. Let's just do found and see what happens. So I think it's cluck. No, it could be pluck also. Darn it, I didn't think of that. The right word starts with F, which is surprising. But I'm glad I did F then. F-E something A-K? Wait, what? F-A something E-K? Wait, how does this... Okay, what about F something E-A-K? Freak? Yeah, okay. So this is pluck or cluck. It's a 50-50, so I'm going to go with pluck first. Nice. Pluck freak. Whatever that means. That's what's going to be our start for the Quordle. All right, what do we get? LU is interesting. I'm going to do a filler. Let's do moist. Okay, what do we learn? The left word has all of the letters. Scour, it's got to be. This ends in lush. So it's not flush. It could be blush. Is that it? Slush, but it can't be slush. Nice. So it's blush. Nice. These bottom words, we don't actually have all that much info though. There's an H-I-E and I. Makes me think of heist, but there's no S-T. Like, where's this H go? It's got to be like... Oh, I see what's... Maybe W-H-I something E? It's not white, though. Wine? I think it's wine. It is. I think this is elide. It is. My cough is not getting better. Unfortunately. I am trying not to cough as much as possible. All right, let's do the Xordle, today's bonus game. So we're going to start with, I guess the last thing we got was elide. Doubles up the E. Hey, that's actually really good, though. There's a lot of L-I-E words, though. Those might not even all be in the same word. So let's just get that M placed and ignore the L-I-E. I would like to know, let's look at what would go between that I-E and what would go for the L. So T maybe? P? T and P. So what if I just start with mount? No, I can't start with M. What if I do count? I think C is pretty good. Interesting. I don't know what CLI something E would be. Again, we don't even know if those go together, but let's just do all new letters and place the M if we can. Like, I don't really like smash because it doubles the S. Well, oh no, the second letter can't be M anyway, so let's not put anything important there. I think climb is a word, but it's a weird word. It's like normally it would be climb with a B. But I do think that's a word. But I don't know if it's our word. What would happen after CO? Well, actually it wouldn't be CO if it was climb, but what if I do something like prams? Sure, why not? Okay, place the M. There is an S and an R. Okay, we have most of our letters. So let's think about this. Okay, I think slime is our word. I think one of our words is slime. And so let's look at what the other word would be, because that might rule out slime if we can't think of something. So R is not in slime, O is not in slime, and C is not in slime. So it's CO, and then there's an R somewhere. We can't use the L. I was going to say color. We can't use most of the vowels. We could repeat the C, we could repeat the O, we could repeat the R. The R doesn't have to be third. I just put it there. Core. I'm thinking this, but I don't think anything but color matches that. Cower. It's usually ER. YR doesn't make sense. Koi. Something R. No. So maybe it isn't slime. I'm going to guess sorry, because it'll help place the R at the very least and test if S is first. Okay, the R is placed. It is not slime. So, could the word be coarse? If the word was coarse, what do we have left? Well, we'd have something for our first letter. The second letter would be L. Then we'd have an I guaranteed, and we'd have an M guaranteed, and then that would be what we'd know. So what would go after that M? It really feels like the E needs to go after the M, doesn't it? What if we had climb, though, with a B? Then we could end in E. Wouldn't start with S. Where does... I think the S is going fourth. So if we did climb with a B... Yeah, mount. Okay, it surely is climb, because this top word is mount. Okay, so that helps narrow... the keyboard's updated. That's why I did that. So we have E... So it's E... R-S-E is forced. No, not E. O-R-S-E is forced. Is it horse climb? Mount climb? Worse? What's like climbing related? Horses worse? Those are the two options. I guess I'll just go with horse. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Nice image. Does that... You can kind of see it. There we go. So that's our AI image. You can... Yeah, my capture's not right for this. Let's get this back to where it's supposed to be. But yeah, AI image is pretty neat. It's a horse on a mountain. Let's do the Fibble. Spoon. So I like to modify one letter and use the positive clues as possible. So we want to start with S, modify just one letter. So like spool would work. Okay, so we found a lie. So we know the P, O, and O are true. So if this is the lie, then we have an L and we don't have an N. I think that makes a lot more sense. So let's look at an SL word. Let's do slime. Why not? Okay, so now we have another lie between these two. We have a lie between these two, which means that there is an L in the word. Because if there wasn't an L in the word, these would both have to be lies, and then these are contradictory now because they can't. They both be true, and they can't both be true. So there is an L in the word. So I tend to believe SLI here. I tend to think we did this. So let's just mark that up for now and see where that takes us. So SLI slick. You know, we're getting that gray S a lot. Okay, so I'm going to undo these markings and we're going to look at this again because we know these are true. These L's are, okay, so we know the S is actually gray. So these are both lying. There is an L. These are true. Okay, that's what we know for sure. That's forced. Okay, so I like to think this K is lying and maybe the L is somewhere else. So we could do like frill to test that or grill to test that. All right, we know that this L is lying because it should be yellow or green because there is an L in the word from that. So these are all true. So we start with G, which is interesting. Maybe it is GL then. GLI. I mean, technically this could be the lie if the L's at the end. No, the L's not at the end. Okay. So grill wasn't possible. Sorry. Maybe I should have guessed something else, but I forgot that the yellow L was there. It can't be. Oh, it could be glide. If it was glide, then the E is lying. That makes sense. Whoa. Okay, so I think this L has to be truthful, because if this L was lying, we'd have GD. So that's the truth, that's the truth, that's a lie. There is no E, so that's a lie. These are all true. So it's guild. Nice. Nice logical solve there. All right. Polygonle. What's today's puzzle got for us? So we have these two greens and these two purples. They've got kind of a sandwich here. I tend to like SES here. And that does allow us to put an E over here, which could be nice. Ooh, or DED. Let's think. RER, DED, SES, all are very nice there. But what do we put here? I want double consonant here, and then I want probably a vowel here and a consonant here. So like elided or something, or erided. I don't like using the L or R because I'd like to use that over here. You can provide something. Can you previde something? No. This feels pre-wided. Darn, this feels so close. I don't think it's pre. Am I in Hexpert? I am. Good. I want to do like remind it, but that's not right. I mean, it doesn't have to be this at all, but previded feels really close, doesn't it? Presided. That's why. And it's right. Okay. Whew. Came to me. I was like, why does previded sound so close? 59 words matched. I know this capture is not very good, but you can kind of see it under me. Let's point out the cool words that I actually know. Cleanses. That's pretty nice. Entrusts. Sure. So yeah, the STS is pretty good when you get I need to remember that STS is good there when we have that sandwich at the end. SIS seems okay. Entrusts and intrusts, apparently both words. Outcasts. There's that STS again. Oops, I'm clicking. Outlasts, STS. So that's actually probably more common. There's a lot of SESs as well. Overuses. Pre-coded, interesting. Pre-faded, preluded, premises. A lot of prefixes, a lot of prefixes. Presided, it was the answer. Okay, cool. That's a cool feature of Polygonle Plus to give that word list. I think that's neat. You can also get all the definitions. Got it in one, which is I haven't had that in a while. Let's do the mini. Maybe I'll get the mini in one too. Let's put an E here. Maybe. Yeah, I'm thinking like NCE. Pence. Excuse that. Phone notification there. Okay. I was right about E, but not the NC. Unfortunate. How about verse then? All right, getting there. What else goes here? LSE? Actually, I don't see how that works. Oops. What else goes here though if not an L? We could do EASE. We could do T's. We definitely can do T's because that's the answer. All right, so, wow, long definition. And we got verse as well. Was it giving me the definitions of everything I guessed? Interesting. Yep, I gave it all of them. 418 words. I'm not going to go through all of them, but there you go. Stint. That's fun. Lots of stuff without E's there. Rodeo. That's a fun one. Romeo. Cool. All right, let's do the symbol. We'll start with blaze. I know you're surprised. All right, we'll do sling. We get that a lot, don't we? All right, so it's nothing from sling. I feel like I get this a lot too. I'm going to do party. I think that would be nice. All right, the R and Y are in place, and it's probably an E here. Like mercy. Not mercy. I was right about the E at least. Perky, no. It could be double R, because we got a green on the R right away. So not Mary, though. It could be fairy. Nope. What goes there? It could be EY, but I don't see what that would be. We're kind of Derby, no. Vervy? Jerky. Like beef jerky. Yeah, okay. Cool. Mostly green solve, actually. Symble does devolve into that at some point. It just turns into like a normal wordle solve with a bunch of greens. But anyway, let's do the Fusele. Looks like we can start with jerky. Nothing. So this was the orange letter, so we just know that they were not near that. Now, what word fits this? Good question. Like cream. All right, there's an E and an A in the word, but we haven't placed them. So we know the E is not here or here, so it's probably at the end. And then the A, let's try it in the middle. And then I'm going to do blade, even as much as I want to do blaze. I don't think I need that Z, especially not in a greaves only. Wow, I guessed very well. What can this be? V, P, S, T. I have to repeat a letter, so let's do it late. Hey, nice. Plate. No. What can it be? Slate. Let's put them at the end so that I can have room. Is it just slate? It's none of the band letters, so that's good. But I'm not allowed to actually guess the word, so I'm going to try to do a filler. Because I can't use A or T, so I can't guess the word right now. But maybe I'll just use O and U just in case. O late or late is a word. And can I use the F as well? I don't know. Because flate is pronounceable at least. So slate and flate are the only pronounceable ones as far as I can tell, as well as the vowels. I'm gonna do vowels then. It was slate the whole time, as I thought. All right. And let's do the blind version. All right, we're going to start with slate. That's actually not a bad start. Okay, so these mean that some other letter is in the blue spot that's in that word. Let's just switch the AL and start with that. Kind of neat to guess false here. Maybe I guess falsy. Okay, so one of these is a lie, but I tend to believe this A. And, oh, I shouldn't have guessed. Oh, so if there's an S, then it's AS. But then the lie would be that there's a, yeah, the Y could be the lie. So let's just guess a word like... If I guess gassy, that'll find the lie. Oh, there's 2 S's. Very nice. So the Y was the lie. Could it be like this? It's either SAS or AS something S. I'm not actually sure which one it would be. If I put the S first, then that'll at least tell me. But the only word I can think of is sassy, and it's not that. Sass what? All right, if the S was at the end, what would this be? Basis. Okay, got in 4. Nice. Cool. Well, those were fun games today. Good link for the video as well. So hope you enjoyed this content. And if you did, why not leave a like, subscribe, kind comment below.